Hey third graders, how are you today?
Miss Poppy and I just got done playing some basketball.
Whew, sweating it up.
I hope you guys are staying active at home.
Make sure you guys get out, get active so that you're moving your bodies and moving that brain for some brain power. So we don't have a lesson for you guys today in math, but we want you to do a fun activity, and this is something that you can find with different objects around your house. So today, Miss Pelzel and I found our reading book.
And I have the I Have Who Has game.
And what we're going to do is we are going to measure the length and the width of each object, write down what the perimeter is and the area. So we're going to get started. So third graders, I'm going to be measuring my reading street book using my ruler and inches. Now I've decided that I'm going to round all of my inches to the nearest inch when I measure. So as we remember, when we measure, we want to be as accurate as possible. So I line up my 0 and look as far and measure 8 inches. So then I'm going to write down that my length equals 8 inches. Now I'm going to be measuring the width of my book. So the width of my book, I line up my 0 and measure. And even though I'm past the 10 inches, I'm still going to just round down to 10 inches for today. So my width is 10 inches. Now to find my perimeter, I need to add up all of my sides. So I'll flip it this way for you guys. So if I know 8 plus 8 equals 16, and 10 plus 10 equals 20, I now just have to add up my sides. 6 plus 0 equals 6, and 1 plus 2 equals 3. So my perimeter of my book is 36 inches. Now to get my area, if we remember, area is length times width. So I need to multiply 8 times 10. So my area of my book is 80 square inches.
All right, next we're going to do the I Have Who Has game. So I'm going to use the centimeter side since Mrs. Poppy used the inches side. So we'll go to the nearest centimeter. So we're going to do the length first. So if I look, the length of this game is close to the nearest centimeter. It's close to the 10 centimeters. So I'll write that down, that the length equals 10 centimeters. Next, I'm going to measure the width, or how wide it is. So again, I'm going to use that centimeter side. And I go to the nearest centimeter. Oh, it's very, very close to 14. So on my paper, I would write the width equals 14 centimeters. Okay, now I want to find the perimeter first. So remember, the perimeter is when you add up all 4 sides. So if I have a length of 10 and a width of 14, I can add all of those sides together. Well, I know that 14 plus 14 equals 28, and I know that 10 plus 10 equals 20. When I add those together, 8 plus 0 is 8, 2 plus 2 is 4. So my perimeter is 48 centimeters. Next is the area, and again, area is length times width. So this is going to be a big problem because I have 10 times 4. But remember what we talked about, you can get rid of that 0 for now. So I could do 14 times 1, which I know equals 14, add my 0, and I have 140 square centimeters. There you go.
All right, so now it's your turn, third graders.
Go ahead and find 2 or 3 or more objects in your house and find the perimeter and the area. You can choose to use inches or centimeters.
Sounds great. See you later, third graders.
See ya.